war in Gaza has been ongoing for almost 15 long months, and the death toll still continues to mount. In the last 24 hours, Israeli airstrikes have killed at least 43 Palestinians across the Gaza Strip. This includes 11 people in a tent encampment sheltering displaced families. The camp in the Al-Mawasi district was designated as a humanitarian zone for the civilians, but the Israeli military says it followed international law and took feasible precautions to mitigate civilian harm. The IDF has accused Hamas militants of using built-up residential buildings for cover, which the group vehemently denies. 6 others were killed in yet another Israeli airstrike on the Interior Ministry headquarters in Khan Yunis. Rescuers were seen clearing rubble following the attack. Damaged tents could be seen nearby as well. The IDF says it targeted Hamas militants who were operating in a command and control center embedded inside the building in the humanitarian Al-Mawasi area.
I was sitting with the children and my brother's wife in the area when we suddenly saw something fall. It turned the entire area into dust, took away the tents and the entire area. We were screaming. I did not know where my children were or where my wife was. I started running like crazy. There I found a man lying. His head was cut off. And here we found children thrown inside the tents and dead. Human flesh was scattered in the streets, hands and legs.
After Israel's recent raid of the Kamal Adwan hospital in northern Gaza, the UNSC is set to meet for an emergency meeting to discuss the raid. However, there will be no practical implications which are expected from the meeting. Israel says it targeted the hospital after Hamas militants once again began operating in and around the site. As the attacks intensify, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has authorized Israeli negotiators to continue talks in Doha on a hostage deal. Indirect negotiations mediated by Qatar, Egypt and the US have taken place in Doha in recent weeks, rekindling hope for a ceasefire and hostage release agreement. But since then, the two sides have accused each other of blocking the deal yet again. Netanyahu's statement comes as he was discharged from the hospital 4 days after he underwent prostate removal surgery. Meanwhile, the IDF continues to strike Hezbollah rocket launchers in southern Lebanon. Despite a fragile ceasefire in place, the truce took effect on November 27th and has been marked by mutual accusations of violations from both the sides, that's Israel and Hezbollah. Israel insists that it is acting to remove any threat in accordance with the ceasefire understandings. Meanwhile, the IDF has claimed downing another missile fired from Yemen. The military has added that it's looking into reports that missile debris fell near the central city of Modin in Israel. The attack occurred early morning, waking millions of people and sending them scrambling to air raid shelters. Yemen's Iran-backed Houthis have launched missiles and drones at Israel nearly every day in recent weeks.